a scramble driller like DJ today, does Shipley just kind of, it seems like that chemistry is really good?
Yeah, he understands where everybody is. You know, he knows where everybody's going, and that was a heck of a play. That was C.J. Spiller-esque right there, except C.J. would have scored. And I told Shipley that. But what a ball play, you know. And he's just got real command, and he's comfortable in the pocket. You know, those guys are doing an amazing job protecting for him, and he's just very, very comfortable. The one that he missed Bo on, he had all day. He just got a little antsy and it's a slow developing play, and he just got a little impatient on that one. But, these guys, they believe. They've got a lot of chemistry. They've worked hard on it, since January, and hopefully we can continue to have that confidence, because they really think they can go score. And, that's 90% of the battle.
Coach BT missed his first field goal of the season tonight, but bounced right back and made a big one. Shows a lot about his mental toughness, doesn't it? Yeah,
shows he's human. He missed one, but absolutely shows his maturity, shows his mentality, as you say there. He's a big time veteran, and I had no doubt he was going to make that last one. I had zero doubt. He don't usually ever miss two in a row, even in practice. He's just got a lot of mental toughness to him that way, and proud of him.
He had pulled the defense together after NC State's first drive. What was your message to tell him in that huddle? That's printable, I guess.
Yeah, what's the words? NSWF? What's that? Not safe for work. Is that what it is? It's probably that. I was not real happy with kind of where we were right there, but it's all good. What's that?
Brian health-wise?
He's good. He's good. It's been that's another thing. What a week. I don't know what all's been said, if anything, or put out on him, but it's a non-football medical issue that he had, and really scary, and just what his family did not need to deal with at this point. And then you got a lot of waiting and a lot of stuff, but it all turned out great. We got really good news yesterday, so we feel great about that. But it was a really tough 3 or 4 days for him and his family, especially with all that they've been through. And hopefully everything will check out, tomorrow again, and we'll get him back rolling this week, hopefully.
Yeah, on Tuesday, you talked about how special Leary and other quarterbacks are in this ACC. Your defense stepped up tonight. Describe how this game could be a building block to come later in the season with the type of performance they had tonight.
Yeah, well, games like this give you confidence. And I think that this team, they've just been kind of knocking on the door of really, truly believing in themselves, and the win like they won last week, and then to turn around and beat a really good team that beat them last year. It's the kind of win that can kind of solidify that belief and that confidence. And this team can be great. They can be special. We still got to clean up things, but if they'll just keep showing up with the right workmanlike attitude, they'll keep getting better. I tell them all the time, it's what you do in the dark. That's how you earn the right to perform under the lights. It's what you do in the dark. Nobody's watching. It's how you practice. That's what this team is learning and really buying into. And if they'll continue to do that, and a win like this just kind of helps create that confidence and furthers that buy-in of what it takes. Because as I tell them all the time, I can't change what it takes. I know what it takes, but you got to be willing to do what it takes. And so I think it does a lot for them.
Coach, I was just curious, that opening drive, you marched right down the field on 4th and goal there. Do you think about at all about going for it, or did you just have too much respect for that defense and not to take the 3 points?
Yeah, no, we needed those points. It was what, 4th and 3 or something like that, and you get a good drive like that, you don't come away with points. It's almost like a turnover. 4th and 1, probably maybe different, but 4th and 3. And again, yes, a lot of respect for them and their defense. You know, let's get on the board and you know, let's keep moving. So I hate we didn't punch that one in. There was a couple I wish we could have had back, but that was one of them. But you know, to get some momentum early like that in a game like that, I think is important.
Coach, you got to be really proud to see 3 alums go to the Hall of Fame, and Jacoby, Daquan, and Dwayne.
Yep.
Just think about the lineage and the legacy they left, and what an honor it was for them to go
Yeah.
through such a great class.
Well, first of all, it's crazy that I've been here long enough to have Hall of Famers now. Holy cow. It's crazy. And I got a chance to see Michael Palmer. I got a chance to see Marcus Gilchrist tonight, Cody Sensabaugh. You know, I didn't get to see Christian, but I heard he was around. But I didn't get a chance to see him, unfortunately. But, you know, it's just awesome. You know, I'm proud of Jacoby. You know, he's really like a son to me. I love Jacoby, and you know, he was in my last group of guys that I was, you know, running the room with, coaching. I'm really proud of him. And then, you know, we got Daquan here. You know, Daquan was Jeff. I called down and Jeff let him come yesterday so he could be here. You know, so he was here for the luncheon to drop in, and then for the event last night, and then we got him back down there for their game today. You know, I mean, our first Nagurski winner, and really proud of him. And then Dwayne Allen. I mean, he's special. And just, you know, we had an event Thursday night, and he was actually the speaker at it. Did an awesome job. So all 3 of those guys so deserving, and got such great memories of all of them, and great moments and conversations. And you know, to look at them now, and you know, Dwayne is 32. I think Jacoby's 33. I can't even wrap my mind around that, you know. But I told them they're getting older. So really happy for them, proud of them, and glad their families were able to be here and be a part of it.
Dabo, do you have an update on Mickens or anyone else?
Mickens is fine. He you know, he we'll see where he is tomorrow. But I thought it was his shoulder, but it wasn't. You know, so that was good. And I don't know who else. Was there anybody else?
Parks.
Oh, he came back. Moving
Fred out of the starting lineup, is that just a performance-based
Yeah.
decision?
I mean, you watched the game last week. I mean, it was a pretty easy decision to make. And get somebody else an opportunity. So, you know, we moved Makuba over there, and Sheridan couldn't go. We actually thought he was going to be able to play as of yesterday, but he just wasn't quite there. And then Malcolm, same thing. So we slid Makuba over there because we really have a lot of confidence in Mickens and JP and Tyler, you know, and Koval's coming. So we felt like that was our best lineup, you know, putting Makuba in there and Nate. Like how Nate practiced, and you know, Fred will bounce back, but yeah, I mean, it's a game of performance, and you know, we just felt like Makuba gave us a little better shot, and then we thought Toriano played better last week too, so that's where we were.
The targeting ball, Makuba, what was your reaction to that? What did you see on that?
Oh man, probably the right call. I mean, I need to see it again, but you know, you got to keep your head up, and so it's probably the right call there.
Any questions for Coach from Zoom? All right,
Man,
thank you, Coach.
Zoom, they checked out a long time ago.
Thanks, Coach.